Long ago, in the vast sunlit savannas of Kenya, a mighty lion reigned as the king of the jungle. Fierce, powerful, and proud, his roar echoed across the land, striking fear into the hearts of other animals. All creatures bowed before him, respecting his strength and authority. Yet, behind his commanding presence lay a flaw: his overwhelming pride and insatiable greed. The lion believed he was invincible, untouchable, and deserving of the best of everything. His hunger for more power, more admiration, blinded him to the world around him. One day, as the lion roamed through his kingdom, he caught sight of something unusual: a small hare, cautiously hopping along the path. The hare appeared harmless at first, but something about its eyes hinted at cleverness. The lion, curious, approached with a sly grin. "What brings you into my domain, little one?" he bellowed. The hare, bowing low in respectful fear, replied softly, "O mighty king, I have heard of your strength and wisdom. I find myself in great trouble, and no one can help me except you." The lion, flattered and eager to display his power, leaned forward. "Tell me your problem, and I will solve it." The hare, quick to see an opportunity, smiled to himself and carefully began to spin a story. "There is a mighty enemy, one so fierce and cunning that it threatens the entire savannah. It moves silently in the shadows and waits to strike. I fear for the safety of us all." The lion, driven by his pride and desire to protect his kingdom, eagerly agreed to help. "Lead me to this enemy, and I will destroy it," he declared confidently. With his plan set in motion, the hare had no intention of confronting any real danger. Instead, he decided to outsmart the mighty lion through clever tactics. He suggested that they begin their search together, but the lion had to be patient and trust his guidance. At first, everything seemed fine. Both the lion and the hare ventured deep into the savannah, crossing forests, rivers, and rocky plains. But soon, the lion's impatience began to show. Every time they neared what the hare claimed was the enemy's lair, the lion demanded to confront it immediately. "Why do we waste time, little one?" the lion growled, his stomach rumbling. "Where is this enemy? I have not seen it yet." The hare, sensing the lion's frustration, chuckled to himself. "The enemy is cunning, great king. It moves quickly and hides where we least expect. But you must be patient, for only with your strength can we outsmart it." Day after day, the lion followed the hare deeper into the savannah, growing more restless. As days turned into weeks, the lion's pride became more immense. He believed himself to be leading the way, unaware that he had fallen into the hare's clever trap. The hare, swift and shrewd, always had an answer or a path to take that kept the lion distracted, always just a little further, always promising they were closing in on the enemy. And all the while, the lion's hunger grew unbearable, and his impatience only increased. He began to realize something was wrong. He hadn't seen any sign of the enemy at all. Yet, his pride refused to let him admit defeat. One day, after another endless chase, the lion roared, "Enough! I will confront this enemy myself. Where is it hiding?" The hare, calm and knowing, pointed toward a distant hill far in the horizon. "There it is, great king. The enemy waits behind that hill, and only you can defeat it." Without hesitation, the lion stormed ahead, eager to face the so-called threat. But as he climbed the hill, the truth became clear. The enemy was just his own reflection in a still pond. The mighty lion had been chasing shadows. His pride and greed had led him far from the truth, and now he realized the only enemy was his own ego. The lion slowly made his way back to the savannah, humbled and exhausted. He had been outwitted by the smallest of creatures, and his pride had blinded him. From that day on, he learned a valuable lesson: to be more cautious, for even the strongest must be wary of those who possess wisdom beyond mere strength. As the story fades, the scene shifts to a wide shot of the savannah, animals peacefully grazing, and the sun setting on the horizon. So, what can we learn from this ancient tale? Pride, greed, and arrogance can blind even the strongest. The lion, once seen as unbeatable, fell victim to his own ego, while the humble hare, armed with wisdom, turned the tide. It serves as a reminder that true strength comes not just from physical power, but from the wisdom to see beyond what meets the eye. As we face challenges in our own lives, whether at work, in relationships, or in our communities, let's take a moment to reflect. Are we being driven by pride, blinded by greed, or are we wise enough to see through the distractions and focus on what truly matters? Just like the hare, sometimes the solution to our problems comes from thinking clearly and acting wisely, not out of sheer force. So, remember, true power lies in using both strength and intelligence. Let's strive to make choices that lead to lasting harmony and growth. If you enjoyed this African folk tale and the wisdom it imparts, don't forget to like, comment, and share this story with those who need to hear it. And be sure to subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world. Together, let's spread the message of wisdom and kindness far and wide. Like, comment, and share this story. And don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom-filled Tales from Africa. Together, we can embrace the lessons of ancient wisdom and apply them to our modern lives.